Hello, loves. Welcome in for another Pilates Goddess Flow. I'm so happy to have you guys here. As you see, we'll need a couple of props today. I'm going to go ahead and have you grab your ball as well as your ring, and then we'll get started on one heavy, one medium spring, one red, one blue, and then go ahead and get settled in and meet me down lying on your backs, and we'll go ahead and get started. All right, guys, lying down onto your backs. Head rests on your headrest. I want you to just go ahead and drape your calves over your foot bar. We're going to start nice and mellow today. I want you to think of rolling your shoulders open onto your mat. A lot of times we can kind of curl them forward without even noticing. So really open up your chest. And then go ahead and just give those calves a little wiggle on your foot bar. It's going to feel real nice and juicy on those calves. And then go ahead and find your stillness and just take a nice deep inhale through your nose. Really breathe into that lateral expansion of your rib cage. And then on your exhale, full release, let it all go. Good. Once more, nice deep inhale through the nose, rib cage expands. And exhale out of the mouth, let it all go. Beautiful, you guys. I'm going to have you reach down, grab your ball. Bring that ball right in between your knees. Heels are going to come onto the foot bar, hips width distance apart. I want you to take a nice deep inhale through your nose. And then on your next exhale, just squeeze the ball. Good. Inhale, find a little release on the ball. And exhale, draw belly button to spine. As you squeeze the ball, imprint your spine into the mat. Good. 5 more just like that. Inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze. Good. We're here for 4. Inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze. 3. Beautiful. Keep it up. And 2. Good. Once more. And on this next exhale, hold the squeeze. Keep it up for 10, 9, 8. Find that pelvic floor, that inner thigh connection. 6, 5. Hello shakes. 4, 3, 2, and release. Beautiful job, you guys. I'm going to have you take that ball, place it right under your tailbone. So lifting up into that little bridge. So make sure the ball's really under your tailbone. We don't want it under the low back. You're not going to have quite enough stability there. And then go ahead and bring your left leg into tabletop. Meet it with the right and just hold it here. Notice that you might be wobbling around a little bit. Really just tune into your breath. So you should feel that sensation through your obliques, through your center core as you hold your belly button in towards your spine. Core is engaged here, just holding up those legs. Let's play with a little bit of balance here. Go ahead and reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Good. Hold it there. Extend your left leg long. Good. Hold it there for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring it back into tabletop. Rest your hands. Switch. Left arm rises, right leg extends. Good. Remembering your breath, we're here for 8, 7, 6. So noticing that your rib cage is still expanding as you breathe, but those abs, they stay contracted the whole time. 3, 2. Rest your hand legs, go into tabletop. Good. We're going to try both leg variation. Left leg extends. Right leg extends. Point those toes. Zip those inner thighs together. Keep drawing belly button to spine. Hold it here for 8, 7. Firing up the core this morning. 6, 5. Good job, you guys. 4, 3, 2. Legs go up towards the ceiling. Notice how the heels still stay stacked over your hips. We don't want them coming all the way towards our face, although that is a nice hamstring stretch. We want to stay with the core work. So hold them up there. Left leg is going to lower. And lift. Good, just the left lower. And lift. Beautiful. We're here for 10. 9. If you want more, add your arms. Good. 8. Maybe both. Hello, core. Good. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Good. This next one, hold your leg low. Pulse up an inch. Up an inch. Beautiful. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Hold it still. Draw teeny tiny circles. Ooh, hello, core stability. 8. 7. 6. Just teeny tiny circles with the size of a grapefruit. 4. 3. If you wobble, put those hands back down. Keep going. 2. And reverse. Last 8. 7. 6. 5. Yes, you can. 4. 3. 2. Legs go back up towards the ceiling. Hold it there. Switch sides. Right leg lowers and lifts. I know those hips might be talking a little bit. If you need, bend into that leg a little bit and then re-straighten it. That should feel nice on that hip. Good. We're here for 8. Maybe the hands lift right back up. 7. Beautiful. Control. 6. 5. I'm just looking at my grip socks. They say be happy. Be happy, guys. Such a good little reminder. We're here for 3. I'm not losing count. Don't worry. 2. Good. This next one, hold your leg halfway down. Pulse it up an inch. Up an inch. I know that hip might be kicking in. Mine is starting to get there, but try to focus on lifting from your core, not that hip. 8. 7. 6. We have circles on deck. 5. 4. 3. 2. Draw teeny tiny circles. You got this. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Reverse. Last 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Hold it low. Drop that leg down to meet it. Come on, you got this. Hold it here. Last 8. Can you drop 1 inch lower? 7. 6. Yes, you can. 5. 4. 3. Maybe lift those arms. 2. And hug your knees in towards your chest. Maybe take a little opening of those knees. Stretch through your hips. Ooh, it burns so good. Let's give those knees a few circles. I know you can remove that ball if you can. If you want, we're going to remove it in 3, 2, and feet to the foot bar. Lift up. Take that ball in between your knees. You know we are not done with it yet. Oh, no, no, no. Good, you guys. Bring your heels back up to the foot bar. We're going to go into our Pilates feet. Heels together, toes apart. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Bridging. On your exhale, carriage. Stay still. Tuck your tailbone under. Squeeze your glutes. Lift up into that bridge. And inhale, slowly lower. Articulate your spine all the way down. Good. This should feel so nice and juicy on your spine. Really scooping those abdominals in, dragging those heels in towards your glutes, firing up through your hamstrings, firing up through that posterior chain. Squeezing the ball the whole time so we get even deeper activation through those glutes, inner thighs, and hamstrings. We're here for 8. Add a squeeze of the top, lift, squeeze, and lower. This time, try not to release your squeeze. Just squeeze even harder. I know You're like, how, Ashley, do we do this? We're here for 7. Because I believe in you, that's why. Good. Keep it up. Exhale, lift, squeeze. 6. Inhale, lower. Good. We're here for 5. Squeeze. Gently lower. Hello, hamstrings. We're talking now. Keep it up. 4. 3. Remember, those arms are staying nice and active, pressing, helping press you up. Triceps are turned on. 2. Good. Once more. Hold your bridge. Hold it here for 8. Make sure that carriage is closed. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pulse your glutes down. Up, down, up. Come on. 8. Toes stay flexed up towards the ceiling. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep pulsing out a squeeze of the ball. Pulse and squeeze. 8, 7. Almost there, you guys. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And gently roll down. Take that ball out. Open your knees wide into that nice butterfly. And then rock your knees over to the left. Maybe open your arms wide to a T. Look to the right. And come up through center. Rock them to the other side. Look the opposite direction. Knees lift right back up. And then go ahead and roll up. You can set that ball off to the side. As you're up here, go ahead and straighten your legs. Just take a nice forward fold. Reach for those toes. Maybe drop your head. Find a little stretch along the backs of those legs, behind your neck, behind those shoulder blades, all along and down your spine. And just breathe here for 3, 2, and 1. Gently roll up. Beautiful work, you guys. Change your spring load to 1 yellow. 1 yellow spring. And then go ahead and neatly on your knees, facing your foot bar. Reach behind you, grab for your right short strap. Right short strap is in hand. And then grab for your ball 1 more time. We're going to do some single arm arms. So, starting with our serve. Roll those shoulders open, nice long spine. You're going to exhale, reach everything long. Hold it here. I want you to open towards the left. Bring it center. And in. Good. Exhale, reach. Inhale, open. Exhale, center or forward, shall I say. Inhale, bring it in. Good, you guys. And if you're finding you want a little bit more weight here, go ahead and change your springs to a high yellow or a blue. I'm keeping it a little bit lighter today just so I can really focus on my mobility. Also, my arms are a little bit sore, but you know, you do you. You get the workout that you're asking for today. We're here for 6. Good, for 5. If you want to add on, maybe you come up to those knees. There we go. We're here for 4. Remembering your breath. 3. Good. 2. Good. Hold it here. Just your glutes lower. And lift. Hello, shoulder. Good. We're here for 8, 7. All right, hair tie is going to have to come on next. Good. 6, 5. Burn out that arm. 4. You didn't see that coming, did ya? 3, 2. And bring it in. Good job, you guys. Hang that short strap up. Ball stays in hand. This is when that yellow spring is probably going to stay pretty handy for you guys. But again, you do you. It's your practice. So press the carriage out. You're going to come into your Pilates V, toes on the front platform, heels together. Ball's going to come behind your low back. We're going to move into some abs. So hold the carriage about halfway out. I want your knees over your hips. We don't want them too far wide. We also don't want them together. We're going to stick with that knee over hip alignment. Let's start with our hands in prayer. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale, pull belly button to spine. We're not even moving yet. Take a nice deep inhale here. Core is plugged in. Exhale, feel those abdominals ignite. Good. Hands come by your ears. Hold the carriage still. Inhale, lower. Exhale, curl. Good. Inhale, lower. Exhale, curl. Beautiful. Good. You guys working those abs. Keep it up. Keep squeezing those heels together. Oh, we're here for 8, 7, 6. If you want a little less, hands can come in front of those shoulders. You're still going to feel it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Hold it down. Maybe we bring your hands back by your ears. Give me a little pulse of the carriage. Out an inch. In an inch. Keep wrapping those abdominals in. Knit those ribs in. Good. 3 inches out. 3 inches in. It's a big pulse. Lots of core strength. Lots of stability. 8. Again, hands can be here. 7. They can also be here. 6. You take what works for you today. 5, 4. Pull it in. 3, 2. All the way out. Halfway in. Release those arms long. Give me a little pulse. Up. Up. Good. Hello, core. Yes. 8, 7, 6, 5. I close my eyes a lot. I'm just like, let's get it over with. 4, 3, 2. Hold your halfway point. Back to our rotation. Left arm spins open. And center. Switch. Right arm opens. And center. Feel those obliques kick on. And switch. Inhale, open. Exhale, pull it in. We're here for 8. Core stability. 7. Good. 6, 5, 4. Come on, you guys. 3. Keep squeezing those heels. 2. Once more. Bring it center. Bring your right leg into tabletop. Press the carriage all the way out. Hands by your ears. Lower that left leg and lift. Ooh, baby. Never ending ab series. Yes, you can. 8, 7. Almost there. 6, 5. Core came to work today. 3. Lost count. Almost. 2. Good. Lift into tabletop. Set that leg down. You're almost there. Right leg into tabletop. If you need a little break, remember, grip those hamstrings. Lower and lift. 8, 7. Shoulders open. 6. Oh my gosh, it burns. 5. Keep it up. 4, 3, 2. Tabletop. Lower. Pilates V. Close the carriage. Ah, beautiful job, you guys. Go ahead and scoot your glutes down a little bit and just lean back over the ball. You can scoot it a little bit up between your shoulder blades if that feels better on your back, like it does on mine, and just rest your head, open those arms. Ah, roll out your wrists. Beautiful work, you guys. Hug those knees. Gently roll up. You know what's next. Arm series on the other side. So knees start on that platform. Excuse me, carriage. Ball comes into your right hand. Grab your short strap with your left hand. We'll start with our serve. On those knees, remember what spring load you had before. If it was just one yellow, I haven't changed mine. We've stuck it there. Good. Exhale, open. Inhale, spin that ball back. Exhale, center. Good, you guys. Finding that rotation. Good. Still keeping your chest nice and open. Really working through that left shoulder now. Good. We're here for 8. You know, we come up to those knees shortly. Good. Go ahead and rise up to those knees if it's in your practice today. Hold it here for 7. Ooh, those abs are starting to kick in a little bit more here on this second side, aren't they? Good, we're here for 6. 5. So good, you guys. 4. Notice how your hip points stay pointing towards your foot bar. We're just opening through our waist, not through those hips. Good. Last 3. Reach, reach, reach out of that left hand. 2. I know, shoulders burning. You know, we just have one more variation. Last one, open. Hold everything center, squats, glutes lower. Lift, come on. 8, 7, core stays tight. 6, 5, almost there. 4, keep those shoulders down. 3, 2, and let it go. That shoulder really starts to burn. It's so sneaky. It just really catches up on you. Oh my goodness. Good, you guys. Hands come onto your foot bar. Take a child's pose. Send the carriage back. Maybe take a little rock through those hips. Drop your head. Good, and then I want you to close the carriage. Drop your head down to the mat and just release your hands behind you. Come into this little rolled up position here for 3. Surrendering to the work for 2. And 1. Gently roll up. Restack your spine. One little planking series to finish you guys out. If you want to stay super advanced, stay on your yellow spring. If you want a more intermediate, come onto one blue or one medium spring. If you want the beginner level of this, come on to one heavy spring, one red. I'm gonna stay on this yellow because I feel like having a little extra spice. I won't keep you guys in this long. Good, hands come onto your foot bar. Lift your knees, come into your plank. And we're just gonna end with a hold. A hold, lift those hips, pull belly button to spine, shoulders are down. Good. Just breathe. You got this. If you want more, add a saw. Press those shoulders back. I lied. We're going to add a little movement. Exhale, pull it in. Now, the more spring load that you have here, it's going to be a little bit easier to move because you're going to have to use less of your core to pull the carriage in. But don't worry, you're using your core no matter what spring load you're on. Whether you're moving or just holding this plank still, We're here for our last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower. I told you guys it was going to be quick. So go ahead and meet me in a cross-legged position. We're just going to close it out. Hands come onto your knees. Why don't you just press your weight into that left glute? And then really press it into your right, opening up through those hips. That should feel really good. Beautiful, you guys. Open your chest, roll those shoulders open. Another flow is complete. Go ahead and place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. And allow your eyes to soften. And let's take this last few moments on our mat together to just tune into our breath. Tune into our bodies. And as we notice this stillness throughout our mind, take this time to tune in and see if you get any thoughts or ideas, inspiration, and take those as a gift, leading you in the direction of whatever is aligned with you in this present moment. And as always, being grateful for any thoughts, ideas, and messages that may come through. And just being grateful for the gift of movement, grateful for our bodies. And on this next inhale, I want you to draw in peace. And exhale, gratitude. Once more, draw in peace. And exhale, gratitude. Maybe you feel a smile start to come across your face. And as your eyes open, you are good to go. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Thank you again for flowing with me, and I will see you next time.